All right. I think we got this audio thing figured out. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. It is Tuesday, not quite noon, a little bit late today with the audio issues. We're giving this a round two, but it is Tuesday. Coming up here on Thanksgiving, my name is Trevor. I'm the CEO of Coach Catalyst, and I'm excited to be here with you today, even though there is an impending winter storm coming. So send me your good thoughts. Everyone's acting a little crazy right now. First potential snow of the year. So everybody's being a little weird. But I'm excited to be here with you today, and I'm going to talk today about the Black Friday deal. It is Black Friday week at Coach Catalyst. And so I want to talk about our Black Friday bundle. I'm going to go through some of the common questions that I've gotten this week. We just launched this. So we've got a bunch of questions, a bunch of people signed up, super excited about it. And I'm going to give you all of the details today. So if you do have questions while I'm going through here, definitely drop them in the chat. The YouTube chat is a whole lot better than the Facebook chat. The Facebook chat doesn't always show up, but still give it a go and see if stuff pops up in there. And then I also have a Riverside open. Now, the Black Friday bundle, this all hinges off of the annual 25 client plan or higher. Now, this bundle is so good, we can't just give it away. That's why you got to be at the 25 client plan or higher. So a few things. If you're already at the 25 client plan or higher and on an annual plan, awesome. You're in. Don't need to do anything. You've unlocked the bonuses. If you're currently using Coach Catalyst, all you need to do is upgrade to the annual 25 client plan or higher, and then that will unlock these bonuses. And if you're not using Coach Catalyst, you just need to get started with a trial. And in that trial, go into your billing, go to the annual plan, find the 25 client plan, and then subscribe to that one, and that will automatically unlock the bonuses. And really, it's 3 bonuses that you unlock. One is you're going to get a discount on Coach Catalyst. You're going to get 2 months for free. So you're going to get 12 months for the price of 10. It's like 18 or 19% discount. So there you go. That's the first one. Second one, you are going to get our Canva templates. We have like, I think, 18 different Canva templates that we use throughout Coach Catalyst that I'm going to show you how to use those in a bunch of different ways here in a second. You get all of those so that you can modify them to your heart's content. And then finally, you're going to get what we're calling the best year ever project with Kane and myself. So Kane and myself are the co-founders of Coach Catalyst. We've built gym businesses. We've built online businesses. We have a lot of experience that we want to help you build your business. And so we're going to go through a 2-hour planning workshop here in December, and then we're going to be checking in quarterly along with all the accountability in between. So I'll get into that a little bit more throughout this episode. But what I want from you today is if you do have questions, definitely ask them in the chat. If you're watching the replay, just mention me. I'm going to be pulling up the chat as we're live just to check in to see if anything's in there. But I want to make sure that all of your questions are answered. We've never done an offer like this before in the past, and so I'm excited. And there's a few moving pieces to it, so I want to make sure that you get all your questions answered. So let's talk about the first piece, right, of this one, and that's the Canva documents. Now, the best thing that I can do for the Canva docs is to actually show you what these look like because they are very visual. Okay, they are very visual, and so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do the entire screen because I got a bunch of tabs open. All right, so we're going to share this entire screen here so you can see all of it. Now, here are all the different guides that we have available. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 different guides that we have available that you can use. And these are for sale right here. You can see that you could purchase this, the 5-day macro mastery for $19 on our site if you wanted to. But for our Black Friday deal, you're going to get all of this for basically the entry. It's a bonus, right? It's a bonus into this. So let's look at a few of these and what they look like. The first one I'm going to show you, this is actually in Canva, so you can kind of see how it looks in Canva. But this is the level 2 carb cycling challenge. So you're going to notice that you can change everything in here. You can change verbiage, you can change colors, you can change the layout, right? These aren't just like little one-page guides. This one is Keep going, keep going, keep going. 35 pages long, right? With all of these recipes in here. So many of the guides have recipes, and there's lots of things that you can do with these guides. Okay. They don't just need to live as part of your Coach Catalyst programs. You can use them as lead magnets, you can use them as giveaways, right? You can give them to your current clients, right? You can use these, you can chop them up and use them as social media posts, right? If you want to drop a recipe in your newsletter, right? There's so many different ways that you can use these guides. And you're going to see we have kind of these one pagers in here, like the portion size guide. We have meal planning sheet that a client can print off. And that's just one. This is just the level 2 carb cycling. Now, let me show you a few more. So here's Transform in 4. This one is from our program called Transform in 4, T4. So you'll see all the challenge guidelines. You're going to see the what to eat. You're going to see sample meal plans in this one. Project New You is another one that we're really proud of. You're going to see the designs are a little bit different on all of these ones. Project New You is like, let's say someone's starting a fitness program, right, for the first time. Maybe they're not working with you. This one can work really, really well. This is a great lead magnet. It's going to provide everything from training all the way down to meal ideas, macronutrients. It's pretty straightforward. And again, with the Canva documents, you can change everything. I want to show you another one now that's really time dependent, right? This is the 12 days of fitness. This is a cool little one-page guide that we're actually running at my facilities as just a fun little challenge for our community. And you're going to see all of them are in here. You can change the colors on this stuff. But again, with the Canva docs, you get all of the editing capabilities. I'll show you one more here. Here's the sugar detox, which can really be used any time of the year. But you'll see these aren't just thrown together. Our designer, Emma, spent a lot of time putting these together, making sure that they're dialed in from both a content standpoint and also from a design standpoint. So that's the Canva docs. You get all of them. Every single one. You'll see them all right here. You get every single one of those Canva docs as part of the Black Friday bundle. So when you upgrade to the annual plan at 25 clients or higher, that is going to give you, it's going to unlock the bonuses. And the Canva docs is one of those bonuses. So let's see if we stop sharing here and come back. There we go. Big screen. Sweet. Remember, as I'm going throughout, if you have any questions, definitely drop them in the chats. I'm going to try and keep refreshing those so I can see those and answer them live for you guys if you have them. All right, so that's the first piece, was the Canva docs. The second piece is what we're calling the Best Year Ever project. Now, we've never done anything like this before. We've done the kind of mini coaching cohorts with some people. I did one a couple of years back with a bunch of people for about a year. But Kane and I have never done something together. So you're really getting both of us. You're getting both minds as part of your business for the next year. And how this is going to work is in December, I believe the date is December 7th or 9th. It's in the follow-up email. We're going to meet for about 2 hours as a group. And we're going to take you guys through a workshop, a planning workshop, where we're going to help you map out and really reverse engineer 2026, right? The core question and what we're going to ask is, what do you want? What revenue do you want your business to make in 2026? And it doesn't matter if you're brand new and you have zero revenue right now, or if you're $1 million business. We can start from that, and then we're going to reverse engineer how to get you there. Everything from offers to marketing to operations, like we are going to be in your corner for the next year. And then how we're going to hold you accountable is we're actually going to have a Google Sheet where during the workshop, you're going to be really defining some outcomes that you want and defining some action items. And you're going to be filling out your Google Sheet. And that Google Sheet will be our roadmap for 2026. And then we'll be able to check in on that Google Sheet in between meetings. And then we're going to meet every quarter to see if any changes need to be made. Right? We need to adjust the plan. So we're going to be working in about 12-week cycles. And so is the plan working and we need to continue? Great. Keep going. Do we need to change something? Do we not hit targets? Why didn't we hit targets? And so both Kane and I have a lot of experience in the business building world. We've built gyms. We've built an online business. We've helped other coaches do many of the same things. So we have a lot of experience, and we want to bring that to you guys and help you guys build your best business in 2026, which is why we're calling it the Best Year Ever Project. Now, this deal runs through next Monday. So I believe that's the 2nd, December 2nd at midnight Central. And all you need to do is upgrade to the annual 25 client plan or higher, and that will unlock these bonuses for you. What's going to happen is once you upgrade, we get a little ping in our Slack channel, and then we need to go in and review that to make sure that it's all legit. And then once we hit approve, that's going to send you an email with everything in it. Email will have the Canva document links in them that you'll be able to download them immediately. And it will also start providing information for the Best Year Ever workshop. That's going to take place in kind of early December. I believe it's December 7th or the 9th. I don't have a calendar in front of me, but whatever Tuesday is that week, we're going to have it there. So you get all the Canva documents, right? Use them as lead magnets. Use them as giveaways. Take out bits and pieces to use in your newsletter or on social media, and definitely use them in running the Coach Catalyst programs. You're going to be able to modify any of the content. You're going to be able to modify the colors, the design, so that it fits your brand. We ran into that issue a long time ago when we built programs, as coaches were like, it doesn't fit our brand. So we've created the Canva documents to allow you to be able to make those adjustments. And then we've got the Best Year Ever workshop that's going to come up in December, and then we're going to be meeting every quarter, and then you'll also have access to us in between those meetings as well. So you can essentially have us in your corner. So that's the process. It's pretty straightforward, and everything hinges on the annual 25 client plan. And so not only are you going to get a discount on Coach Catalyst, 2 months for free, you'll unlock these 2 bonuses just for upgrading to an annual plan on Coach Catalyst. So it's our way of saying thank you for trusting us for the next year as we continue to build some really, really cool stuff. And we do have some really, 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 really cool stuff that's going to be coming out with Coach Catalyst really in the next month. The first quarter of 2026 is going to be pretty awesome. I haven't seen any other platform doing anything like we're creating right now, and it's going to make your coaching life so much easier and allow you to create an even more incredible experience for your clients. So that's what it is. If you're currently using Coach Catalyst, you just got to upgrade to the annual plan. If you're already at that annual 25 client plan or higher, just send us a message. I'm going to be emailing all this week about it, so feel free to reply to that email and just say, hey, I'm already above that plan, and then we'll get you all of the bonuses. And then if you're not using Coach Catalyst, all you need to do is start your trial and then go into your billing and upgrade to the annual 25 client plan, and boom, you're done. It's super simple. This is the only time during the year when we do an offer like this. And really, it's going to be the only one we do this year because we're going to be working with the people that do this for the next 12 months. And we don't have a lot of extra time in our day to be doing a lot of business coaching. That's not what we set out to do with Coach Catalyst, but we found that coaches need some help, and we feel like we have some expertise and some knowledge to be able to help coaches be successful. So you're pretty much getting a mastermind, you're getting the software, you're getting these Canva documents for less than typically like 1 month of a lot of major masterminds. So I think the value is there. It's pretty awesome. So no pressure to do this, but I wanted to make sure that you have everything in front of you so that you can make the best decision for your business. All you need to do is upgrade, and then that triggers our end to be able to go through and approve it. And then once it's approved, you will get an email from us. So that's really it. I'm not seeing any new questions inside of the chats. So if you're watching the replay and you do have a question, just tag me in the chat, YouTube, Facebook, and I will make sure to get that answered. But the Black Friday deal goes through this next Monday at midnight is when we're going to shut it down. And you'll get the Canva documents, you'll get the Best Year Ever project, and you'll get a discount on Coach Catalyst. So that's all I got. I hope you have a great Tuesday. say some prayers for me, some good thoughts on we don't have a massive snowstorm here in the next 24 hours. So, all right. Have a great day wherever you are. See you.